Hi everyone, it's Neil, and we're just going to go through the basics of downloading an image, verifying the checksum, and extracting it, and opening it with VMware Workstation in this video. So first of all, you want to make sure you have these software programs downloaded. First of all, VMware Workstation to actually open the image you download, 7-zip to unzip them after they've downloaded, and this isn't necessary, but preferably installing WinMD5 will help you verify the checksum of the images, because when you download them, sometimes they don't get correctly or fully downloaded if you experience network interruptions, and they could become corrupted, which has happened to me before, and it could lead to more issues during the competition. So verifying the checksum is usually a good best practice. So I've already gone ahead and downloaded the image by clicking this link. It's about 3 or 4 gigabytes, so it's a good size, and you want to make sure you have room, you have storage space for it. So I have it downloaded here. So the first thing I'm going to do after I've downloaded it is go ahead and open WinMD5. I'm going to select that file in my downloads, and it's going to find the checksum value here. And then while it's doing that, I'm just going to copy this, and I'm just going to paste my value here. And it'll once it's done computing, these two should match, and that'll mean it's downloaded correctly. And yeah, it matches. So we can go ahead and proceed and extract the image. So to extract the image, once you've downloaded 7-zip correctly, you can go ahead and right-click it, and you should see a 7-zip option. And you want to go ahead and extract here. And then it's going to ask for the extraction password, which we have provided right here. Just going to go ahead and copy that and paste it. And my experience is sometimes it's kind of finicky. If it says you've entered the wrong password, you might have to manually type it sometimes, because if you catch a space or something while copy and pasting it. So this should extract the zip file pretty quickly. All right, so I think it just finished extracting. So I'm going to go ahead and open VMware Workstation. And I'm going to click Open a Virtual Machine. And I actually ended up moving it to my D drive because my C drive was getting full, and it's quite a big file. So I'm going to go ahead, and it should automatically read the virtual machine configuration file inside of the extracted folder, which you just should be able to click open on. And then now is an optional step. Usually for it to work faster and smoother while you're working with the image, it's a good idea to go ahead and edit it and allocate some more memory. I wouldn't go above half of what your system has. My system has about 32, and Windows generally runs, well, at least above 4. So I'm going to just go ahead and give it 8 for now. Yeah, somewhere around there is good. And you usually don't need to do this, but if you want to, and you're doing more advanced images and things that are processor intensive, you can go ahead and give it, if you have a quad-core processor, it's pretty safe to give it a second processor core. Just don't go overkill with this, because you need to make sure your host operating system has a good space to function as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now I'm going to click Play Virtual Machine. And it gives you these two options. You're just going to click I copied it. And if you don't even get to that step, and you come up with an error that says something like Intel VTX virtualization is disabled, or some other similar error, I'm going to go, in the end of this video, I'll go ahead and show you how you can fix that in your BIOS settings. But looks like the image is booting up. It could take longer or faster depending on how fast your computer is. And it just is going to make you accept the competitor agreement. Just click I agree. And then it's going to ask for your unique ID, which I supplied here. Please don't save this. This is just for one of the teams we've registered so far. And we actually haven't assigned any members yet to the teams. In the fall, you'll have a separate unique ID which you can work with. But this one should work for all of you for now because it's the exhibition round and it has unlimited uses. And I believe once you do that, you have about a week to work with the machine and do whatever you want before you'll have to re-extract it from the zip file and start again. It's just how they've set it up for the exhibition round. So hopefully this video has helped. And once again, if you had issues with that Intel virtualization, I'll go ahead and show you how to fix that now. All right, so if you got that error when trying to open the image, that virtualization technology is disabled or any similar error, something you can do is, there are a couple of things you can do actually, so if you got that error earlier that says virtualization technology is disabled or anything similar, you can try a couple of things which most of the time will work and let you open the image. So first of all, you want to make sure Microsoft's own Hyper-V virtualization technology is disabled, because a lot of times it likes to block other third-party virtualization technologies like VMware from working. So to do that, you have to go to Apps, Optional Features, and over here to More Windows Features. And if you scroll down, you should find an option called either Hyper-V or Windows Hypervisor Platform, and you want to make sure that is not selected and not checked. So you want to click OK after that. And you can go ahead and try opening the image again, and if it still doesn't work, the culprit is probably your BIOS or UEFI firmware settings. So depending on if your computer even supports UEFI firmware settings or BIOS, you want to go to Update and Security, and you want to go ahead and go to Recovery and do your Advanced Startup, which should allow you to access your UEFI settings. If that's not the case for you, or you can't find the option there, it should be something similar to Enable Hypervisor Technology or Enable Intel V or something. So if you don't see it there, you're gonna have to shut off and restart your computer while holding F2, F12, maybe Windows R, or whatever the prompt will show on your screen while it's booting up. It's unique per computer manufacturer. You can probably look it up too, just how to get into your BIOS settings. And you should be able to enable it there, and it should work after that. So feel free to reach out to me or Jack if you have any other questions about this or having trouble getting images started. And we should have walkthrough videos going through images and solving specific things, and have updated attack plans ready soon. So good luck with the image, and we will see you in another video. Thanks.